So in the spirit of girl, I guess, Karen and Ming were on the couch, I'm on couch. I'm about to drink and eat this Chick-fil-A as I talk to you about what I love and what I wanted more of from girl, I guess. So first things first, let's go ahead and talk about what I got from Chick-fil-A. I have a bit of a grievance with you. Honey packets and honey roasted barbecue. No one is requesting this. Stop giving us sauce that we did not request. You're not starting a new trend of people interested in honey roasted barbecue. And then honey. Are people seriously putting honey on their chicken sandwiches? Because that, my friends, is a deeper issue in itself. So I decided I was not gonna go with a traditional spicy chicken sandwich number 2 like I usually do. Instead, I went ahead and got a grilled chicken sandwich that is on a multi-grain bun, which is stressing me out because I love white bread. I definitely got pepper jack cheese on here because I needed some type of spice from some type of where. And I'm gonna take a couple bites and we're gonna go ahead and get into who is Ming Lee, who is Karen ChickfilA. Asking the question sounds a little ridiculous because like, how do you not know who the people who are like literally running the world are? Who's even on this show? To be honest, it's fair to say, if you don't know who these ladies are, when you first start listening, you may start feeling like, don't think this show is for me. Even as we hear Ming say Karen, like, people keep asking me what it is that you do, and Karen is giving very much, check my Wikipedia. Sorry. Karen ChickfilA is one of those behind the scene people that is actually very popular. Who's the who behind the who's? Who are the actual who's? Karen ChickfilA is a media maven, that is how she coins herself, and let me just break that down and explain that for those of you who do not understand who Karen ChickfilA is or what Karen ChickfilA does. As you move up in your business and you're doing all these great fancy things, there's gonna be a part where you realize, oh, how can I make more money? How can I reach more people? How can I be more powerful? Karen ChickfilA is who creatives go to, creatives, talents, businesses, companies, brands. They go to her when they want more. More traction, more feedback, more response, more money, whatever it is. They go to her for more. We need the extremities of your brain to complete this mission. She's a secret agent who's not so secret, who is literally changing the world one brand at a time. Moving on to Ming Lee. Sometimes the amount of pulp that Chick-fil-A puts in its lemonade is a little bit overwhelming for me. Ming Lee is the CEO of Hair Empire Snob Life Studios. Snob Life Studios is a hair salon out here in Atlanta. They sell hair, they do hair, they give life. If you're currently in Atlanta, you understand the girls will pay to get their hair done before they pay for their rent, and it's a huge industry out here. And Ming is definitely on top of her game out here in Atlanta. If you are a part of the beauty industry out here, Ming Lee, not to be confused with Ming Lee Simmons, is a name that you know. You can follow her on I Am Ming Lee, so you can know the difference between Ming Lee Simmons and Ming Lee the GOAT. These ladies are actually best friends, and what I love about this podcast is you can tell that they're best friends by a couple things here. One, they have a lot of the same jargon. So when you're best friends with somebody, you guys kind of have a lot of the same catchphrases, a lot of the same mannerisms. Like, there's little things that they say like Yelp reviews. Like if they don't like something, like Ming is like, you know, I asked my friends about dating and they're giving dating 1 stars on Yelp, 2 stars, would not recommend. And Karen kind of uses the same thing, like completely unrelated down the line, as she's like getting passionate and talking about something. And these are cues that these are people that are actually experiencing dialogue together frequently. They probably have similar circles, but they're definitely regular in each other with communication, because what happens when you start dating a new guy? You start to pick up all his lingo. That's what happens in best friend situations. So what is the show even about? 2 best friends, excuse me, all right, Chick-fil-A. 2 best friends talking about life, talking about topics from A to B to Z to D. There really is like that. This first episode that they did was unscripted, just them speaking about life issues, and it went all over the place. Karen is definitely the more dominant in terms of like her expression, and there's a lot of times where like Ming is like, but once again, in real best friend situations, you have that friend that's like, you know, once they get started, you just gotta get it where you fit in like double dutch, like, all right, it's kind of like, girl, when this girl gets going, she gets going, and that is very much Karen. Ming is very much the calm soul. She's really not that very like into politics and social issues like that. That's what I really love about the show, is that you can see how they are both polar opposites. Karen, she'll roll up with you. You know what I'm saying? She will pass the 5. Ming is definitely like, drugs, no. Shots, maybe. Karen will do ziplining with you. Ming is gonna take pictures of you doing zipline, and I like it because we're getting a balance there. Like, they had a moment where they're speaking about gun control, and Karen is very much like, why are we telling our kids that they need to be protective of something that don't even have nothing to do with them? And Ming is very much like, all right, but if the kids is strapped, like, they need to get some type of training on what they need to do. Regardless of what you may or may not believe, if Michael come in not having a good Monday and try to rat tap 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 tap, I'm gonna need Story to be, you know what I'm saying, straight and protected and understanding of what is happening in the situation. And those are very real conversations between friends. So that's what I really love about that. What you can expect on this show is to listen to 2 friends having a conversation. What's cool is that you're able to hear about different things that are happening in the industry from 2 people that are a part of the industry in different ways. And I say that because they're speaking about their experiences and just speaking about their lives, but these lives are connected to industries that we don't always get that close of a view into. Karen Civil speaks about her first time having an edible. You know, she's at an industry event that she's hosting, and she has too much because she doesn't know that she's eating edibles and ends up falling asleep in her car. I give the show a 3 stars because as much as I love the ladies, I cannot be biased. I do wish that there were some segments going on. I wish that it was a little bit more structured. As much as I enjoy the back and forth, I know that these ladies have so much more to offer as far as their backgrounds and their experience, and I'm hoping that in future episodes they will incorporate that way more. So that's been my quick review. Let's call this a thing. Let's make this a thing. You know what I'm saying? I just had to do this because I'm obsessed with Karen and all things civil. So I was like, let me go ahead and give you guys my feedback on how I'm feeling about the episode. But maybe, I don't know. Maybe we do podcast reviews. Maybe that's a part of what we do, as being that we are a podcast. So that being said, make sure you tune in to Bosses Talk Beauty. You can find us streaming on all platforms, on Apple, iTunes, Spotify, more specifically through Anchor FM. It'll have all of our available platforms listed for you. So love that you took the time to have lunch with me today and listen to what I had to say. If there are any other podcasts that you have coming up or that you know about that you'd like me to review, definitely hit me up, sim@bossestalkbeauty.com @gmail. Make sure you go ahead and click that subscribe button because I need more of y'all in this conversation, okay?